I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get your hands on a lot of V-Bucks as well here in today's video. Alright, so the first thing I want to show you guys on how to get V-Bucks, this is the most basic way, the most obvious way, and this is the way a lot of players know already, is if you go over here to your quest screen and you click down on the right analog stick and ignore this stuff, just go down to where it says daily quests and you just enter that, and you can see I've got 3 daily quests here, and each one gives me 50 V-Bucks on its own. Now every single day you'll get a new daily quest, and if you don't do the daily quest for 3 days in a row you get 3 like this, but if you don't do it for a 4th day in a row then you'll just end up missing out because it only stays up to 3. So make sure you always do 3 daily missions, or never let it go past 3, because then you're losing out on V-Bucks. But you get 50 V-Bucks from each of these, as you can see, so that's a guaranteed 50 V-Bucks every single day. Again, the only reason I've got 3 here is because I haven't done it the past couple of days, so yeah. Sometimes it will give you more than 50 V-Bucks, it can give you 75, or I believe 75 or 60 or something along those lines. Sometimes it'll say complete 3 missions in Twine Peaks, for that you would get 75. Sometimes it might say complete 3 missions in Canny Valley, so it might give you 60 V-Bucks for that. So you can get more V-Bucks than just 50. The next way you guys can get your hands on a lot of V-Bucks is by leveling up your collection book. My collection book level is 176 already, so I've already got a ton of V-Bucks from doing this. I think I got 500 when I first started leveling it up, and then just recently I got another 500 because of the update. So if you guys level up your collection book, you can see the rewards here by pressing square, and you can see that for my next level up I do get legendary flux. But there's a couple of occasions where when you level up you will get V-Bucks, so you can get V-Bucks from leveling up the collection book. So if you guys have not done that already, I would recommend you do that. That is a really strong way to get V-Bucks as well. You can't do it often with the collection book, but when you can do it, it will give you a lot. So that is definitely something you guys should look into if you haven't already done it. Another way you guys can get your hands on free V-Bucks really quickly is just by logging in. As you guys can see here, I've got 274 days logged in, so bear that in mind. Every single week I'm guaranteed V-Bucks. At the end of every week you get a certain amount of V-Bucks, so after 7 days you get V-Bucks, and after another 7 days you get V-Bucks again, and I've already logged in for 274 days. So as you can see, I've got a lot of V-Bucks over that time, and when I do get to day 280 I'm gonna get 300 V-Bucks on that day just for logging in. Then a week after that I'm gonna get 150, and then again and again, and sometimes it will give you 300 like it is doing for me, and sometimes it'll give you 150, sometimes it'll give you 800 after a really long time. So you can get a lot of V-Bucks just by logging in alone. As you can see, I'm getting a lot. You do get a lot of other stuff, but the V-Bucks is really what you're after. Alright, for this next tip is also another very simple and straightforward one. All you got to do for this, as you guys can see on the screen, is just complete your storm shield. The one you're seeing on the screen now is complete Plankton Storm Shield Defense 5, which I've of course already done. That's why it's got a tick on it. But if you haven't done it, any storm shield that you do, as long as it is your own, you will get 100 V-Bucks on it, and then sometimes you'll get other rewards alongside it like that. You also get it in Canny Valley, and you also get it in Twine Peaks and Stonewood. Every storm shield you do, you'll get 100 V-Bucks. Even after you complete the initial 6 storm shields, you move on to the next zone. So if you complete 6 storm shields in Stonewood, you're now in Plankerton. But you can still do storm shields 7, 8, 9 and 10 in Stonewood, and you'll get 100 V-Bucks for each of those. So that's 10 storm shields in Stonewood, 10 storm shields in Plankerton, 10 storm shields in Canny Valley, 10 storm shields in Twine Peaks, and you are going to get 100 V-Bucks for doing each of those. So that is a lot of V-Bucks on it. So as long as it's your storm shields, the people that you're doing it with, they will get XP for it as well, but they won't get the V-Bucks. The person whose storm shield it is will get the V-Bucks. So I recommend you guys make sure that if you want V-Bucks, make sure to do your storm shields, and if you can't do a storm shield because you've already done them, try and progress and grind out your story missions and you'll get to your next storm shield as quickly as possible to get those 100 V-Bucks. For this one guys, as you can see by the screenshot on the screen, we are on a website called Storm Shield 1, which you guys can look up yourself. It is a brilliant website for this, for getting V-Bucks and getting rewards in general. I recommend you guys check it out. Again, it's called Storm Shield 1, and what it allows you to do is, as you can see on the screen, it shows you where the V-Bucks are, which missions you need to do to get those V-Bucks. So as you guys can see, if we go to Stonewood, there is a mission right now for 25 V-Bucks. If we go over to Canny Valley, there are 3 missions each that give 35 V-Bucks, and then that will give us 105 in total in that area, Canny Valley, which is CV up there. And as you guys can see, all I did is just went on this website, just looked at this screen, and it shows me where all the V-Bucks missions are. So now all I would have to do is just do all of these V-Bucks missions, and I would easily get 130 V-Bucks. And then after a few hours, as you guys will see me talking in just a moment, the missions will reset, and then you can come on this website again, look at this screen again, and see where the new missions are with the new V-Bucks and do those to get even more. And you can do this multiple times throughout the day. Alright guys, so let's go over to Canny Valley. So where was the V-Bucks missions? There was one, yep, there was one over here. You would get 35 V-Bucks for completing this mission successfully. And then if we go down to over here, you would get another 35 V-Bucks for completing this mission as well. So that's 70 V-Bucks already. And then if we go straight down here, that's another 35 V-Bucks for completing this repair the shelter mission. So altogether you'd be getting 105 V-Bucks just for completing 3 missions. Now let me just go over here to this mission. You guys can see in the top left, it does show a timer, 5 hours and 7 minutes left. So that is the amount of time that this mission is going to be available. So once you have completed all of the V-Bucks missions that are available, then you wait for the timer to reset, and once the timer hits 0, there will be new V-Bucks missions available. And you can just do what I just did, go in Storm Shield 1, just look at what missions are available for V-Bucks, then just go to the map, go straight to them and do them. And that's easily 105 V-Bucks, plus there was I think 25 V-Bucks in Stonewood as well. So that's 130 V-Bucks you're getting just for playing missions. And after a few hours the missions are going to reset and you can do it all over again. So you're going to be getting a lot of V-Bucks like that just by playing these missions, which is amazing. So all in all, these are some really like effective and the best ways to get V-Bucks. Just do your daily quests, just do your missions like this, just do your storm shield defenses, make sure you level up your collection book, and make sure that you get your daily login reward. And if you do all of those, you will be getting a lot of V-Bucks every single day guys. So make sure you do all of that. But yeah, let me know if you guys have a lot of V-Bucks down in the comment section below. If not, I hope you guys try out these methods and they will help you get a lot more V-Bucks. That being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and I'll catch you guys next time.